The Arakan army has been accused of committing severe human rights violations and war crimes against the Rohingya population in Myanmar's Rakhine state. In recent months, reports have surfaced of widespread massacres, forced displacements, and abductions of Rohingya civilians as the conflict between the AA and Myanmar's military intensifies. According to sources, the Arakan army has allegedly killed between 1,200 and 1,500 Rohingya since late March 2024, with many subjected to brutal executions, beheadings, and abductions. The Arakan army's actions are reportedly being carried out under the guise of fighting against Myanmar's military forces, but many see it as a deliberate attempt to displace and eliminate the Rohingya from the region. Forced displacements and arson attacks. In Mongda Township, large-scale forced relocations have taken place. On May 6, 2024, nearly 7,000 Rohingya villagers from Pong Zar and La Zar were forced to flee after airstrikes by the Myanmar military, which killed 4 villagers and destroyed at least 40 houses. Although the Myanmar military was responsible for the initial violence, the AA has since barred the displaced from returning home, threatening those who attempt to re-enter the villages. Further reports from June 2024 indicate that AA forces expelled the last remaining Rohingya families from Aeld and Kyo village in southern Mongda, forcing them to leave without taking any personal belongings. Artillery shelling and drone attacks. The Arakan army's use of artillery and drones has resulted in numerous civilian casualties. On April 6, 2024, artillery shells hit a Rohingya village in Mongda Township, killing 6, including 2 children. Several other similar incidents were reported, with drone attacks becoming a deadly new tactic. In one of the most devastating attacks on May 17, 2024, AA drones bombed the village of Tat Min Chang, killing an estimated 150 to 250 Rohingyas. Drone and artillery attacks have continued through the summer, with Rohingya civilians in Mongda and surrounding areas suffering daily losses. On August 5, 2024, more than 200 Rohingyas, including children and elderly, were killed by Arakan Army's drone strikes near the Naf River. Abductions and indiscriminate killings. The AA has also been accused of abducting numerous Rohingya civilians. In one such case on April 17, 2024, 5 civilians were arrested by the AA in Mongda Township and later found dead. Abductions have continued throughout the year, with reports indicating that the AA has taken hundreds of Rohingya men and youths from their villages. In June 2024, over 300 Rohingyas were reportedly detained and subjected to torture in Chikan village. On May 2, 2024, over 100 Rohingyas were massacred in Buthadong Township, with similar incidents reported throughout Rakhine state. On May 14, at least 50 Rohingyas were killed by AA forces in Nakayan Tok village as part of what many believe to be a systematic campaign of violence and ethnic cleansing. Impact on Rohingya camps and regional security. As the violence escalates, the situation in the Rohingya refugee camps in Bangladesh has become increasingly dire. Thousands of Rohingya have fled their homes and are now stranded at the border, with some attempting to escape by sea. The AA's actions have also sparked fears of regional instability, as cross-border violence has led to casualties and damage on the Bangladesh side of the border. Including the United Nations, have called for immediate action to address the crisis, but the ongoing violence shows no signs of abating. The Rohingya people remain caught in the crossfire, with little hope for safety or justice. The situation continues to be monitored by human rights groups, who have urged the global community to hold the Arakan army accountable for its crimes against the Rohingya population.